Hey guys, Nintendo Direct coming up. Not watched one of these live before. Thought it'd be interesting to just give it a watch, give it some comments. People usually get really excited for these. They really usually get their hopes up, and Nintendo usually kind of disappoint. I don't think there's personally going to be anything big announced tonight. We know they're going to be talking about new Mario Tennis game. I think that's cool. I'm not massively interested in it, but I've got a Switch. It's an interesting game. Might pick it up, might not. Surprises wise, I don't think we're going to be seeing new Pokemon game. It's way too soon. I really don't think there's going to be that many big announcements. I think they could throw in a surprise, which would be an announcement of a Smash Brothers port from the Wii U. There's been a lot of rumours about that being carried over with all the DLC, all the maps from the 3DS game. So that could happen, but I'm also not holding out hope for it either. I think there's going to be a lot of indie title announcements, and maybe that's where the surprises will be. I don't know why, but I could really see a game like Undertale, for example, coming to the Switch. Don't know if the developer of that game has ever been asked about that. Not read it, not looked it up, but that's something I could see coming to the Switch. So I think there could be some surprising ports coming the Switch's way. I don't massively think there's going to be anything new coming up, really. Not like massively. Not big budget Nintendo properties. It would be nice to see a bit of Metroid Prime. I don't think we're going to. I think they'll save it for E3. One of my friends said to me today, if there isn't any footage of a new Animal Crossing game, he's going to rage. There won't be, just to tell him there's definitely not going to be any, and I'm going to predict that now. I will eat something terrible if that does come to pass, but there will not be Animal Crossing in this live stream. Okay, so it's about to start. My main prediction, if there is a surprise, is Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers, but not a new game, a port of the old one. Right, so the stream's about to start. Hoping for some surprises, but probably not going to get any. I'd love to be wrong. I really would. Come on, Nintendo. They've had so much momentum with the Switch already. It would be disappointing to see them not capitalize and announce something big. But in these situations, I just really can't think of any times they have. And it's only a half an hour video as well, so I can't see what they're going to announce, really. There we go. Are they going to be talking about the Labo in this? I didn't even think of that. Still pushing the 3DS. Please be quick.
Collection in this micro game series. The latest in the Warioware series is coming to the Nintendo 3DS family of systems. Which means
is this new, or is this a collection?
Play Wario's strangely satisfying micro games.
It's a port.
With classics and new additions, there are
I mean, I love these games, but
making this the biggest entry in the series.
Who gives a shit about the 3DS anymore? Like,
tilt the system.
I guess it must still sell. Okay, there's new mini games.
Only Wario could come up with this many control schemes. Think fast.
I really like these games, but
for this one. Better figure it out and dig that crazy action while
I just wish the 3DS they'd kind of phase out a bit more now.
This is the most jam-packed game in the series yet. Just look at that face.
I mean, it'll be
Even
fun.
Wario can't contain
I guess
his
it's good for the
wicked
people
grin.
who are still playing the
Warioware
3DS.
Gold launches July 27th.
Oh, I've heard of this game before.
Yes, sir. Action meets tower defense.
Can't remember
in
what this
Dillon's
was.
Dead Heat Breakers.
I
This
think
time,
the
Red
first
Flash
one was on the
himself,
3DS
Dillon,
as well.
will team up with your own animalized Mii character. Be strategic and use your whole team. What in tarnation?
Okay.
Your friends' Mii characters can join the team as gunners. Well, you'll need their help to face each
Looks
wave
like Sonic
of transforming
Forces.
monsters. Who or
Actually, it
what
looks better than
will
Sonic
you and
Forces,
Dillon get tangled
so-
up with? Never mind that. There's an enemy invasion to stop, and a frontier in desperate need
Actually
of some
does look better
heroes.
than a Sonic game. Modern ones.
Dillon's Dead Heat Breakers rolls out on May 25th. Are the
Come on,
brothers
wrap it
and
up.
Bowser
I really
still
don't
better
wanna-
together?
Really don't want to see anything
Nintendo
else
DS
about the
classic
3DS.
Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story is back for more gut-busting adventures.
They're not.
Mario and Luigi have been tasked with finding a cure for the
Okay.
Blorbs, a disease threatening all life in the Mushroom Kingdom. But thanks to Fawful, both brothers have been devoured by Bowser, and so their journey takes them deep into the belly of the beast.
Okay,
leaving Bowser
so
to scour
this
the kingdom for the cure. The
is
only way
another
forward
port.
is to change between the Bros and Bowser. The big bad will
Is
even
it a
beef up
remake?
for monstrous boss
I
battles
don't even know.
fit for a king.
It's really
Take them
unfortunate
down
with
in
the
this
series
action-packed
because
RPG.
absolutely last. Yeah, it is a remake. I absolutely loved
And-
the first
Looks like his
Mario and
boy
Luigi
wants
game
in on
on
the
the
action.
GBA,
Find out what
and
happens behind the scenes
ever since
in the
then, it
untold
just
story
hasn't
of
felt
Bowser Jr.
felt the
When
same at
Mario
all.
and Luigi, Bowser's Inside Story
The
plus
first one
Bowser
felt
Jr.'s
polished.
Journey
It felt
launches
like a
in
new
2019.
idea. Second one
Here's the
didn't.
scoop on Detective
Second
Pikachu,
one
plus a
had
new
some
amiibo.
serious issues with it.
Something
I
about
have played
this
Bowser's
Pikachu is a
Inside Story
little
before, and
different.
I did
He's
like
rough.
it, but it's just not
Runs
the
his
same.
mouth,
Hey, don't boss me around.
likes coffee,
This hi-hat
I mean, this should be Danny DeVito.
and no one knows why. Welcome to Rhyme City, where humans and Pokemon usually
It's really
live in
disappointing that
harmony.
this isn't Danny DeVito.
But recently, Pokemon have been behaving oddly and running amok.
I've kind of slagged off the
Four-Leaf
3DS,
Tim
but
and
I wouldn't
Detective
mind playing
Pikachu are
this.
on the case, facing each
It just
mystery head
seems
on.
interesting.
Quick attack!
I used to play, I've played the
Shortly
first.
after this Nintendo Direct, the game
I've
Nintendo
played the
Direct,
first
the game will be
Phoenix
available
Wright
for
game, and
pre-purchase
I
on
thought that was
Nintendo
fun,
eShop
but I
for
never
Nintendo
finished it,
3DS.
and I never played
Crack the
any
case
of the other
with
ones.
Detective Pikachu
Never
when the
played
game
Professor
launches March
Layton or
23rd.
any of those games.
Plus, keep your eyes peeled for this extra-large Detective Pikachu amiibo
Of course,
figure, which
of course there's an
launches the
amiibo.
same day.
Hey, there he is.
Mysterious Mansion reappears in Nintendo 3DS Remake.
What? They've remade the first one. What?
Nintendo GameCube Classic
What the
Luigi's
hell,
Mansion
man?
has been remade for Nintendo 3DS.
Why wouldn't you put it on the Switch? I'm actually annoyed that I can't play
Fans
this
of
on the
Luigi's
Switch,
Mansion
man.
2 can now explore the original mansion where Mario went missing.
It's cool that they've
Luigi's
done
something
this,
of
but
a
why
scaredy
didn't
cat.
this come out
These
earlier?
classic ghosts and traps are no match for his vacuum cleaner.
Why didn't this come out earlier, man?
Besides, the mansion's map will be displayed on the bottom screen. If you work up the courage, fight the ghosts of your past battles in the new boss rush mode. Luigi's Mansion for Nintendo
That's cool.
3DS launches this
If
year.
I still cared about the 3DS.
That's all for Nintendo
Okay.
3DS headlines.
Give us something. Please give us something.
Those characters? Kirby Star Allies finally
don't
launches
care.
next week. Be added to the game via free
Aw.
updates after launch.
How cute.
First update will include Rick, Kine, and Koo.
It's cool that they're adding
Marks.
new stuff anyway. I think this is already out. I don't actually know.
And Gooey, 16.
For the people
And
who
the
like
first
that
free
series,
update will
I
be available
guess
March
that's cool.
28th. Oh yeah, a quick reminder. A free demo is
Oh,
available
okay,
now
demo's
in
out.
Nintendo eShop on Nintendo Switch. What else are friends for? An epic tale returns with new artistic touches.
Okay.
Okami, The grand adventure in classical Japanese style rises again.
I've never played
in the
this.
HD version.
I've always wanted to play it.
To save the land from a terrible curse.
I've never played
The
this.
legendary Okami Amaterasu was resurrected, setting off on a quest with the wandering artist Isun. Overcome
Okay, I
challenges
like this.
using the power of the gods.
I know
The
people are going to
celestial
rag on
brush.
it and say it's just another
Mere
port
brushstrokes,
for the
you
Switch,
can make a variety of
but
miracles come to fruition.
this is why it's
In
good.
the
I've never
Nintendo
played
Switch
this
version,
game,
use
which is,
touchscreen
this is why
control
the
in
Switch is
handheld
perfect. I've never played this
Or
game.
use the
I'm
Joy-Con
going to get a
controller's
chance
motion
to play it
controls in
now.
TV mode or
Wouldn't have played it
tabletop.
otherwise.
Both methods
And I'm
offer
sure
an
there's lots of
intuitive way to
people
solve
who
puzzles
feel the
and
same
defeat
way.
your foes. Meet an eclectic cast, solve mysteries, and slay countless monsters to discover what awaits at your journey's end. Okami
Cool.
HD launches on Nintendo eShop. Eat up and throw sushi on
fuck's sake.
Nintendo Switch. An adventure unlike any other.
fuck is
With
this?
conveyor belt sushi action, it's Sushi Striker. The way of sushi colors on a
This
table,
actually looks
then
like
throw
it
'em
could
all
be
at your
quite fun.
opponent. Mix up your strategies to crush your enemies. If you manage to pull off a special move created by one of your sushi sprites, you may be able to get the upper hand in battle. Of course, there's a multiplayer mode too. Battling fellow Sushi Strikers online can get intense. Sushi Striker, The Way of Sushido launches
If it's not full
simultaneously on
retail,
Nintendo Switch
fine.
and Nintendo 3DS June 8th. More details
Awesome,
and
cool.
more launch info.
Octopath Traveler. Played the demo of this and it was really cool.
3つお持ちしました。まずは新たな2人の主人公のご紹介です。
What lies beyond the horizon?
So this is essentially another old
トレサ
school
は
style
一
Square
人前の
Enix
商
game.
人になることを夢見て旅立ちます。薬師のアーフェンは大陸中の人々を病から救うため旅に出ます。
Love the style of this game
ア
so
ーフェンの
much.
フィールドコマンドは引き出す。通常の話すでは知り得ない情報を引き出すことができます。
Cool.
2つ目の新情報はバトルジョブ。各キャラクターには基本となるベースジョブがあるのですが、バトルではもう一つジョブを装備することができます。商人のトレサが踊り子のジョブを装備すると、ジョブとアビリティの組み合わせで戦略が。さて、3つ目の新情報、発売日が決まりました。7月13日発売予定です。
Awesome.
さらに海外向けにはご覧の特別版をご用意しました。
That looks
中には
really
8
cool.
人の主人公と彼らの出身
I would
地を
not be
形
buying
に
the
したポッ
collector's
プアップ
edition,
ブ
but
ックや
that looks cool.
冒険に役立つ世界。
Cool. That's pretty positive.
What happens when an otaku assassin enters the
Cool.
game world? The legendary gaming console, the Death
Wait,
Drive
what's the?
Mark II.
Yeah, cool. Travis
Touchdown
strikes again.
wanders into the game world and embarks on a rampage of epic proportions. Inside, there's an action game, racing, puzzles, a total of 7 different game
okay.
titles. With his beam katana in hand, he vows to exterminate every last bug he finds.
This isn't what I was
Chain his simple
expecting.
yet exhilarating basic attacks and his arsenal of skill attacks to cut them down
Doesn't
to
look
size.
like No More Heroes.
A brutal boss lurks at the end of each game.
Cool design though,
Creatively
man.
combine your moves to crush them.
Okay, it's similar, but it's
Pass
different.
the Joy-Con controller to a friend for co-op multiplayer, and partner up with the one and only Badman. Did we mention the adventure mode, which tells a new story? Travis Strikes Again.
Okay.
No More Heroes.
That
launches
looks not
exclusively
what I
on
expected,
Nintendo Switch
really.
in 2018.
Looks a bit more like an indie
In
game.
Dark Souls, every challenge is an opportunity. Plus, Amiibo.
Never actually played
Dark
Dark Souls
Souls.
either.
A world wrought with despair. And
I don't know if I'll get this. It's never appealed to me that much. I know it's meant to be a great game, but yeah.
An all-star roster
This
of
looks
Mario
solid.
Series favorites is ready to rally in full-blown tennis battles, using their most
Looks like it would be fun.
tricked-out shots ever. Mario Tennis Aces. There are more than 15 playable characters, each with their own distinct characteristics. The varied
it should be.
playstyles on the Nintendo Switch system allow
Yep.
up to 4 players to step onto the court together.
I think this will be a really
Today,
good game,
we'll
to
mainly
be
cover
fair.
the essentials of the
It's
refined
unfortunate
tennis
because I don't
gameplay.
think that many people will care.
There's a variety of shots
Like, it will
to
probably
serve
sell
up,
well,
like
and
a basic shot,
but is it going to be a system seller? I
spin,
don't know.
slice.
Although I was saying that,
And
do
a
they need
lob
a system
that'll
set
zoom
at the
over your
moment? It
opponent's
seems to be
head.
doing pretty
Just
well,
to name a few.
just as it is.
Why not aim and then shoot? Introducing the all-new Zone
Not
Shot.
sure if I like that. It's an
It lets you
interesting
pinpoint
way.
any spot you want to aim at using motion controls and send the ball crashing down.
I don't know about that. I think there's going to be a
Zone
lot of
shots
people angry
are
about
really
that.
Powerful. So if you get hit by one, your racket will take some damage. If your racket takes 3 hits, it'll break,
Oh,
forcing you to forfeit if it's your last one.
holy crap.
It's an instant KO.
That was
Comes into
cool.
play.
They've changed the system enough
Using
for it
zone
to be,
speed, the world around you moves in slow motion.
yeah, to make it
allowing you to
interesting
perform
and
incredible feats.
actually feels
like
like they've
chasing
built
down a
on the
quick
last
shot.
one.
It's no
I kind of,
instant win
I
card,
can't remember if there was
but
a
it
Mario
makes it a bit
Tennis game
easier
on
to
the
block
Wii or not.
powerful zone shots.
I haven't played one since the GameCube.
Of course, you can't just spam zone shots and zone speed the whole match.
If there was one on the Wii, it can't have been
You
that
can
great.
only initiate these moves
So
by
I've
using
never
up some of
seen
your
it
energy
anywhere.
gauge.
This looks like it's going to be really, really fun and really, really
Non-stop
polished.
split session. We
I like that
decided
they
to
do
hold
this, and they do this with a lot of games
pre-launch
now, where
online
you
tournament.
actually
That
get to
way,
try it
you
before
can
you
try
buy
out
it.
Mario
Steam
Tennis
does it,
Aces for yourself.
essentially, with the refund
We'll
scheme.
announce the details at a later date. So
I think it's
please
a smart way of publishing them.
さて引き続き
Okay, so
Nintendo Switch
this is
の
where
ネ
the
ットライン
surprise is going to be. Okay,
Captain Toad is ready to explore
Yeah.
other systems.
I'm not surprised
Captain Toad
actually.
Treasure Tracker is bound
Didn't-
for Nintendo Switch.
Didn't guess this was
Explore a
coming.
variety of tricky sandbox
The
style
first
levels
one-
inspired by Japanese box garden
Cool.
called
The
Okami.
first one did.
You can rotate the camera
pretty
and touch
well.
the
It was
screen
received
for a
pretty
better
well.
view of hidden treasures.
This is a perfect game for a Switch.
And this time, we've included a few Super Mario
Cool.
Odyssey levels too. Now you can explore locales from a variety of kingdoms, like New Donk City.
It's adorable.
By the way, did you know Captain Toad appeared in Super Mario Odyssey 2?
Yes.
We also plan to release a Nintendo 3DS
Oh,
version
wow.
with 3D visuals and touchscreen controls. It feels like there's a box garden right in your hands.
It's weird. They've
Captain
really not
Toad
given up
Treasure
on the
Tracker
3DS.
launches
I
July
mean, that'll be
13th.
fun. It's out soon as well. I'm not massively into it, but I might get it.
Hey, who turned out the lights?
Called it. Knew this would come out. Undertale. This is a good game. It's perfect for the Switch. I don't think I'd buy it again. Maybe I would. Eventually. Yeah. There's a lot of fanboys currently exploding about that.
Gaming icon crashes Nintendo Switch. The impossible isn't possible until it happens.
That's
All three
hilarious.
original Crash Bandicoot games are debuting on a Nintendo system for the very first time. Spin.
That's
jump,
hilarious.
And whump through the trilogy's 100+
The amount of
platforming
people
levels as Crash
I have seen
and
on
its sister
forums
Coco.
who
Everything from
slated the
cinematics
Switch
to the animations to the
while
lush environments
simultaneously
has been fully updated
praising
since the original games,
Crash
so
Bandicoot
they'll
as an
look great on your TV
exclusive
or on the go. Ruin Dr. Neo
can now
Cortex's
shut the
plans for
fuck up,
world domination and
'cause
save Tana in Crash
It
Bandicoot.
was so
Form an
apparent
uneasy
it
alliance
wasn't
with the mad scientists in Crash
going to be
Bandicoot 2,
an
Cortex
exclusive.
Strikes Back.
Here we go, here's the
Stop
proof.
him and the evil Uka Uka through a battle across time in Crash Bandicoot 3.
Hilarious.
Believe it or not, the Crash
Doesn't actually look
Bandicoot
that bad
Insane
either.
Trilogy
It
is officially making the Wump
still
to
looks
Nintendo
pretty
Switch
good
July
graphically.
10th.
And it's out on my birthday.
Never fear, Little Nightmares
What's
is
this?
almost here. From award-winning independent developer Tarsier Studios
Oh,
comes a
okay.
charmingly horrific
Yeah,
adventure like
I've seen
no
this
other.
before. This looks terrifying. Fuck this noise.
In 6 and the kids' separate adventures, you must face their childhood fears
It's
across all 8
creepy as
chapters,
shit.
including all past downloadable content. Each
That's
room
one
is
thing I'd
set
like
up,
to
each
add
president
about
is a
when
threat,
Nintendo does ports. They
and
do
both
them
present
right.
complex 3D puzzles to master.
If they're small games
Not to
like this
mention,
that not many
you can
people have
receive the
played,
Nintendo
and you
Switch
get them for the
exclusive
first time
in-game
on the
Pac-Man
Switch
mask
with
by
all the DLC outright,
Little Nightmares
I honestly
Complete
don't
Edition releases
see
on
the
May
problem
18th.
with it. It's a game you can essentially play twice at home or on the go.
South Park is coming to Nintendo Switch.
I haven't played this either, and I really want it.
The Fractured But Whole is coming to Nintendo Switch.
This is
From the creators
surprising
of
for a
South Park
Nintendo
comes this
console, man.
outrageously offensive superhero adventure that you
Great.
can play anytime, anywhere.
It's
for
another
the very
port,
first
but it's
time.
good. It shows
Customize your
that
avatar.
developers
Come on down
care.
to South
It
Park.
shows developers
Join
care
Stan,
about the Switch.
Kyle, Kenny, and Cartman's superhero team.
Awesome,
Then
man.
have yourself a time with a battle system as surprisingly deep as the show that spawned it.
I'd love to play this portably.
Or as
Oh.
a part of the season
Oh,
pass.
fuck off.
DLC 1 Danger Deck. And
Oh.
DLC 2 From Dusk Till Casa Bonita will be available at launch. And DLC
Not
3
happy with
Bring the
that.
Crunch will tell an additional story when it releases later this year.
Extra content for the Switch,
South Park,
but
The Fractured But Whole releases on
I'm not
Nintendo
sure
Switch
about
April
that.
24th.
I think they should have put the DLC in with it. Season Pass is not something I want to see on the Switch.
Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition launches when exactly?
Is it out now? Is this going to be one of those
Let's
things?
take a quick moment. Hyrule Warriors
Yeah.
Definitive Edition launches May 18th.
So
only on
far we've
Nintendo
had
Switch.
releases April, May, July for a few games. It's
Give
quite cool.
ARMS a go. If you're not
Never
an
played
ARMS
this
fan
game.
just yet, well, we have good news. On March 31st,
it's cool that they're
we'll be
still
hosting a
updating
3-day
it.
Test punch. Download this demo event from Nintendo eShop on Nintendo Switch. Play for free and see what you think of the world's stretchiest fighting game.
Really enjoying these esports at the moment, aren't
Ecopolis
they?
News Bulletin.
They're doing
It's
it a lot.
update time. Attention to a concert. Pearl and Marina.
Could try that out
named
this time
Pop
around.
Idol duo
Didn't try
Off
out the
Hook
last one.
Will appear on stage to sing along to
It's
a
cool that
series
they're
of
giving you
slamming
another
tracks
opportunity
and
to go
perform
for
their
it.
Slickest choreographed moves. There's even more
Cool.
Splatoon 2 news.
More updates.
This April, Splatoon 2 is getting an update. Version 3.0 is coming. Here's a brief and briny taste of what's to come. 100 new pieces of gear. That means fresh looks, just in time for spring.
I really need to get this game.
Plus, more stages. Piranha Pit. Camp Triggerfish. And the hottest date spot for the hippest inklings. Wahoo World. And what? Rank X is here. Rank X is an
So there's
extreme
going to be
rank,
Mega Man.
even higher than S+. More details are coming soon. Once you meet certain conditions,
That's cool.
Callie
Something
will
for the
appear
people
in
who've been
Aqua
playing it for a
Canyon.
while. What is this? Doing more single player stuff? Where's this going? Okay, so yeah, I think this is a new campaign. Yeah, it must be. Cool, this looks like a substantial amount of new content. I wasn't really expecting there to be much like this. I thought they'd just add some new costumes, new maps. Okay. It's DLC.
どうも、イカ研究員です。いかがでしたか？
So,
今ご覧いただいたのは
not free
Splatoon
DLC.
2の有料追加
It
コンテン
looks
ツ
like
と
a
して配信予定の
substantial amount
新
of
たなヒーローモード。
substantial amount of new gameplay,
タコのよ
but
うな見た目の
I
人
don't
物
know, man.
8号は
I think this is all we're getting,
ここは
guys.
どうやら地下深くに建設された
This
謎の
should
地
be
下施設
over.
この巨大な地下世界には
Don't
80
think there's any
もの
big
建設が
announcements
存
coming.
在し
I think this was
それ
it.
ぞれが地下鉄で結ばれています。駅のホームに直結した施設では、主人公の行く手を阻むミッションが待ち受けます。あたりが繰り広げられ、
I'm pretty big on single player experiences, to be honest. Not a massive multiplayer guy. Play a little bit of Overwatch, but not much
地
really.
下世界からの脱出後はなんとタコの姿で
I prefer single player
バトルに参加
stuff,
することがで
so
きるようになります
this is slightly more appealing to me
新たな
than
体
the
験を
actual
ぜひ
multiplayer element
お楽しみく
of
だ
the
さい
game. Wow.
このオクトエキスパンションは
Okay,
ダイレ
that's
ク
not
ト
actually
終
that
了
much
後に
money.
任天堂スイッチの e ショップで
研究さんありがとうございました。
Cool. Well, I think that's it.
スプラトゥーン2さらに盛り上が実はもう一本映像をご用意しています。それでは本日最後の映像をどう
What's
ぞ
it gonna be? Smash Brothers? It's Smash Brothers. It's Smash Brothers. Someone is gonna come in and fuck them up. Smash Brothers port. The Wii version. Show some footage. It's out this year. They're going to show no gameplay. Okay. Well, I called it. Pretty much exactly what I expected. I got Undertale and I got Smash Brothers. There's not really that much to say. It's cool the way Nintendo announce stuff now, because they announce stuff and it's almost out straight away. They announced Super Mario Odyssey and it was out 3 to 4 months later. They just announced that Smash Brothers is out this year. Don't know when. It might be Christmas time. It's disappointing that they didn't show any footage, but it's another game that's out for the Switch. It's evident from watching that direct that there's tons of games coming out for the system. Mixed bag, not negative, not positive. Well, it is positive for me, but I'm not going away screaming about this. I'm not mega excited, but it does kind of justify the buying of a Switch, and there's a lot of cool stuff coming my way on it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's see what they come up with at E3, and hopefully there's some more details on the games people really want to see, like Pokemon. Pretty much Pokemon. That's what everyone wants to see at the moment, because what the fuck is that going to be? Cool, guys. Well, cheers for watching. It was interesting doing something like this for once. Hope you enjoyed. See you later.